Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wizard World Virtual Experiences as the crowd emojis wildly. Let me see all those emojis out there. You can also applaud like our Wiz Quiz players are doing in the background right now. This is Wiz Quiz. You are in the right place if you are here to play some trivia. Daryl Albert Kuhn is already asking, how do we play? Unfortunately, it is too late to play this evening. We do registrations. It is free to play, but you do have to register before we begin at 9 p.m. Normally, it's on Thursday nights, but we have a very special Friday night edition of Wiz Quiz. So appreciate all of our Wiz Quiz regulars. Yeah. Appreciate all the Wiz Quiz regulars for switching over because we have some exciting things we're going to be doing. We're going to be announcing we have our text subscription system. And hold on 1 second here. We have our text subscription system to get you deals in the Wizard World Vault. If you go to thewizardworldvault.com, obviously we have all kinds of fun memorabilia from past conventions, past virtual experiences, and from our artists and vendors. So head to the Wizard World Vault to get those deals, and you can get an even bigger deal by subscribing. All you have to do is text Wizard World subscribe to 66097. It's at the bottom of the screen right underneath me for some special vault deals. So head to 66097 for vault deals. Text Wizard World subscribe and definitely take advantage of those, and we will submit you into some sweepstakes here and there and randomly. This past few weeks, if you have subscribed when we started this, which was before the holidays, to our Wizard World Vault deals via the text messages, we have an amazing poster from Wizard World Portland, signed by Stan Lee, Norman Reedus, Bruce Campbell, William Shatner, Summer Glau, Ron Perlman, Kim Coates, Jason David Frank, Ray Park, John Bernthal, Laurie Holden, Billy D. Williams, Peter Mayhew, Adam West, Burt Ward, Robert Englund, Cassandra Peterson, Linda Blair, Nicholas Brendan, Sarah Unwood, Grant Wilson, and Aaron Goodwin. It's a crazy exclusive photo poster. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. There it is. It is valued at $2,000. It's from 2014 Wizard World Portland, signed by all those amazing actors. And all you had to do was subscribe for free at Wizard World. Subscribe at 66097.
There's some whether Zoom or
and that's it. So we're going to do a big drawing right now to decide who wins. But before we do that, I know some of our Wiz Quiz players are actually submitted here. So let's welcome them to the playing stage, everybody. Please welcome all of your Wiz Quiz players.
Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
Here they come.
Yo!
Welcome to Wizard World.
I apologize, everybody. We have a bunch of players joining on live right now, and so they are all here. Our Wiz Quiz players tonight are joining us from Flint, Michigan, Sterling Heights, Michigan, London, New York City, Virginia, Pensacola, Florida, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, another New York City, New Hampshire, Flint, Michigan, Illinois, Minnesota again, Missouri, Syracuse, San Antonio, Texas, Pennsylvania, more Michigan from Kelly in the house. Go ahead and let us know where you're watching from. Letitia is watching from Queens, New York, in the chat right now. If you're watching at home on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube,
Queens.
Yeah, I'm in a story. Let us know where you're watching in and tuning in from. Again, just a reminder, it's too late to play tonight officially, but we are here each and every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. So definitely head to wizardworldvault.com to register next week for next week's show. And then Bruce Campbell will be joining us on February 11th. We haven't announced it yet, but he'll be back for some more Last Fan Standing. Portland, Maine in the house, Lancaster, PA. Play in the chat, have fun. We'll read out any of your comments or questions or rebuttals in the chat as well, because 50% of Wiz Quiz is answering questions. The other 50% is just chatting about all of our favorite nerd topics. So here we are. We're ready to get started. It's 45 questions in 45 minutes. Each question, once the question has been read, the answers will be revealed, and you'll have 15 seconds to answer each question. Each question's worth 15 points. The slower it takes you to answer it, the more points you lose. Each question is worth 15 points. At the end of the night, again, first place, second place, and third place win some amazing prizes. We've got some really cool stuff. Let me throw it on screen for everybody watching at home. Here's your Wiz Quiz prizes for this evening. We've got some variant comics, Logan Legacy, Deadpool #1 variant edition and Walking Dead 1 as well, variant edition. First place will get all 3 of those. Second place gets their choice of 2. Third place gets 1. And we also give out a random prize as well. So that's how it works. But first off, let's spin this wheel. We had over 3,000 to 4,000 people that subscribed to our Wizard World Vault deals, and I put all of their name into a crazy Wheel of Names program. It's just like the Wheel of Morality from Animaniacs.
Tell us a lesson that we should learn.
Show us how Elisa wins this one.
Tell us the lesson that we should learn. All right, here we go. The Wiz Quiz players can't see it, but you can see it at home, and I'll shout out the name. Here we go. All 2,000 plus names have been added to this wheel, and so we're going to spin this wheel, and randomly tonight, live, which is why we moved it to Friday, we're going to pick our sweepstakes winner. They are getting that $2,000 worth series of autographs from Wizard World Portland. Here we go. Let's spin.
Music.
Wheel.
Whammy.
I don't have any dramatic music. There it is, everybody. All right.
Whammy.
What's
Big
it going to
money,
be?
big money.
Big money, big money. All right, Laura Riley. Laura Riley.
Congrats, Laura.
We don't know who
Congrats,
you are,
Laura.
but congratulations wherever you are.
I don't know you, but
Yeah. We're all in
good
this.
job.
But you can
All this
see that
together.
we did it live. Congratulations, Laura Riley, for winning that amazing poster. And again, all you have to do is text Wizard World subscribe to 66097. You get Wizard World Vault deals. So if you're a collector of memorabilia, you get a double deal basically on the daily deals, which is going to start up again tomorrow. So definitely check those out at the Wizard World Vault. And randomly, we will do these sweepstakes and just include anybody who has been subscribed. So it doesn't hurt. It's completely free. So definitely take advantage of that. Leleep310 says, is this the trivia? I haven't done this before. Welcome, Leleep. All you have to do is head to that link that was provided in your email if you were registered. If you weren't registered, it's a little too late to sign up now, but you can always play next week. All right, that was way too much information and way too much of a lead-in for a Whiz Quiz. Let's get to the game, everybody.
Let's do this.
The reason why we're
Do
all
this.
here, we
This
always...
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. We always start off with a practice question just to make sure all of our Whiz Quiz players are synced up and ready to rock. So this question is worth no points, but it's a fun way just to make sure that all of
If
you...
it didn't accidentally get shuffled with the other questions.
Yeah, true. Here we go. This is your first question for the evening. We had to go there. What are Bernie Sanders' mittens made of?
I think I
Wait,
that's not
I know
it.
that one.
All right. If you're not seeing that,
so.
refresh your
I know
browser.
now.
Refresh your browser, everybody. So if you're not seeing Bernie Sanders with a in his chair and his arms crossed with a like Doctor
There we
Whovian
go.
background,
One
refresh your
second.
browser.
Mine is loading.
All right.
Wait 1 second.
And that's why we do this. That's why we do this practice question. Should see Bernie Sanders on your
Okay, yep.
screen.
Now I see it.
Is that the Doctor Who thing behind him?
Yeah, I don't, it looks very similar. Very similar.
Okay, he's going super
You know, Bernie is replacing the female doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, there we go.
No. All right, so you should see Bernie Sanders. You should see the question, what are Bernie Sanders mittens made of? Here are your choices. A, repurposed wool and recycled plastic. B, polyester and polyurethane. C, cashmere and silk. Or D, cinnamon and gravy. What?
Oh
are-
my word.
This is an actual real answer and real question, but no points because it's kind of a
I
silly.
really want it to be cinnamon and gravy.
You got to think how Bernie Sanders thinks.
My husband, who's John, who's also playing, he did a picture as Bernie Sanders with mittens and the glasses and everything.
And everyone knows the correct answer to this question is capital is tears.
Oh.
I almost put tears. Yeah. All right, let's see how people answered. 69% said repurposed wool and of course Bernie has recyclable goods. Come on. He's of course that is the correct answer. It is not cinnamon and gravy, but shout out to the one player that put cinnamon and gravy. We appreciate that.
That was
This is how
Laura.
Laura.
Cinnamon and gravy. From a deleted Will Ferrell sketch, everybody. That's where I drew that from. All right, here we go. The next 45 questions are for points and for the lead. So here we go.
Points.
It is time for the first official
for it.
question of Whiz Quiz.
Let's do it. Let's do this.
All right, there's often gifts and pictures associated with the questions. It's more for show, more for fun. There are no questions where you are required to see those. So if you're on a smaller device, don't stress. But here we go. First official question. Which of these names does not represent a letter in the Nato phonetic alphabet? So you're going to see 4 names. 3 of them are names that are used in the Nato phonetic alphabet. 1 of them is not. What is the wrong answer? Juliet, Mary, Charlie, or Victor? Juliet, Mary, Charlie, or Victor? And again, if you're watching along at home, Steve Mitchum, Nostalgic Pod Blast, Lelab 310, feel free to shout out the answers and have fun in the chat. All right, which one of the following is not one of the answers? 50% said Mary, because the M is actually Mike, everybody. That is the correct answer.
I know we're right.
They used Juliet for J,
Foxtrot Tango.
Charlie for C, Victor for V, but Mike for M, not Mary.
See, I should know this because I used to work at OnStar, and this is how we describe license plates.
Nice. Yeah. No, a lot of other, obviously, organizations use similar type of things. Banks.
I got one right.
Oh, Leafs are beating me.
There you go. Question number 3. What was Vice President Kamala Harris's college sorority? It got brought up a lot during the whole election process. What is the name of Kamala Harris's sorority? Is it Delta Sigma Theta, Alpha Phi Alpha, Zeta Phi Beta, or Alpha Kappa Alpha? Which?
I really don't know this one.
Well, I myself and Omega make a move. So.
That was you.
War,
That was you,
Omega
Venus.
War.
I should know this one.
I will say it is a very big within the community, and like there's a lot of rivalry in terms of
Right, Delta. Everyone else has.
Yeah, exactly. Different Delta. Tammy Anderson says, "Yay, boot camp." All right, let's see how everybody answered. It's split. People had no idea. People had no idea what the answer was. The correct answer is Alpha Kappa.
I almost clicked on that one.
Yes.
Alpha Kappa Alpha.
Thinking green.
As a reminder to, not a reminder, but just, a note for anyone who's seeing this for the first time or playing for the however many time we've done it. These questions cover all things pop culture, history, current events, science, all those nerdy topics. All those nerdy topics are out there. Math and spelling sometimes.
Doctor Who.
Much to the
Really don't
Not enough Doctor Who.
Not enough Doctor Who lately. I went on a binge. I had a Doctor Who binge before the holidays, and I've cut back a little bit. And they're not in any particular difficulty order as either. I just shuffle them all up. But here we go. Question number 4. What actor died on this day, January 22nd, and would later become the second person to receive an acting Oscar posthumously?
Oh, Leonard's got this one.
We also we like to get some 100%ers. Let's see if this is one of them. You never know. Peter Finch, Chadwick Boseman, Howard Ashman, or Heath Ledger. What actor died on this day, January 22nd, and would later become the second person to receive an acting Oscar posthumously? Yeah, Lelab 310. You can totally put answers in your chat. In your chat. That's part of the fun. If you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, throw them in the chat because we're ahead of you by 15 seconds. We're in the future. All right. Let's see how people answered. 88% said Heath Ledger. Peter Finch won the very first posthumous Best Actor Award for his work in Network.
Howard August.
Howard Ashman also won one for Best Song for Beauty and the Beast. Chadwick has not, but we are fingers crossed for this next Academy Awards. The correct answer for this role of Joker was Heath Ledger, everybody. R.I.P.
Yeah, because Chad died around
sorry about that.
6 months ago.
Okay, it says we were wrong, even though we guessed Heath Ledger.
I know.
Yeah.
It should be fixed right now.
There we go.
There we go.
There you go.
Supporting actor, right?
Another one right.
All right.
Heath Ledger. R.I.P. Heath Ledger. What a sad day. All right, here we go. Next question. What nickname is shared by both Cincinnati, Ohio, and Charlotte, North Carolina? All right. What city nicknames? If you know your cities, here we go. Is it Queen City, Blue Chip City, City of Seven Hills, or Hornet's Nest? What is the nickname shared?
There are
by
the typical
both?
sports questions.
It doesn't really like have to. Well, I guess it is sort of sports related a little bit in terms of the mascots.
What did I say about sports questions?
Oh,
Those
man, I
sports
got this one wrong.
Sorry. This is more of like a
The correct answer is
indirect sports question.
The geographical question.
Yeah, more of a geographical. Ooh,
Geographical.
pretty split across the board. We don't have anybody here from Charlotte or Cincinnati. Clearly,
It's the Queen City.
it is, of course, not of course, but it is Queens City. Everybody.
I learned that from
I
wrestling.
forgot about Charlotte.
too
I have failed this
There's
question.
only one Queens in New York City.
There
I
is
forgot all
that's
about
true,
Charlotte
that's true.
Fair. Came from there.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
And people from New York City know this, Venus and David. So there's like Kings County and Queens County, but they're not Queens City, not Queen City. All right, here we go. Question number 6. In the book and film, The Da Vinci Code, both begin with a murder in what art museum? The largest art museum in the world. Is it the Vatican, the Met, the Louvre, or the Guggenheim? Book and film, The Da Vinci Code, both begin with a murder in what art museum?
What is
two
the
or that?
Also, this is a
Smithsonian?
mild shout out to Tom Hanks, who
actor.
narrated the entire inauguration concert in the cold. So shout out to Tom Hanks.
I have never seen these movies,
Oh,
Same.
but
I've
Take
never
a
seen them either.
guess.
I only clicked on the. Oh yes,
Oh, yes, I
that
got the right
was
one.
right.
so close to 100%. We got 96 say the Louvre. 96 people are absolutely correct. 96 say the Louvre.
I never saw it, but I knew it was a
I
Louvre.
will
biggest
go to
art
that
museum.
museum.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
go to that city one day.
It's an awesome museum. It is a beautiful museum, beautiful city.
I will.
Death Smile 2513 is playing. Tammy Anderson's playing. Mark Burton's playing. A lot of people playing in the chat. Keep playing. This is a lot of fun. And don't forget to register for next week to play live with us in Zoom. Here we go. Question number 7. Is the next question up. Ellen Pompeo played the lead role on the hospital drama Grey's Anatomy. What
At least
is her
that gets
first,
thrown.
first name? Elise threatened to skip Whiz Quiz for weeks, so you
Yep.
better get this question right, Elise.
Yes,
What
I did.
is their first name? Is it
Mike,
Adeline,
do it.
Mary, Meredith, or Angela?
I
Got
don't have any answers.
What is the name?
I've also never seen an episode of this show, but I
Other
know
ones
her
back
first
for
name.
shows.
You don't, you don't always have to know
I
the
know
show.
Rob
You just have to
too.
kind of
Right.
I have, however, read the book many times.
Ooh, all right. There you go.
Elise
Wait,
is
it was
kicking
a
my
book?
behind right now.
I think that's 50 Shades of Grey.
No, it's a big anatomy.
that's what I
It's a major anatomy book, Grey's Anatomy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a yeah.
Larry and I are both medical
It's
librarians.
a
so we know
historical
this stuff.
book, not a yeah.
Oh, back
clever
up.
pun.
I was.
I want to
Dancer.
say
Haven't
it.
forgotten everything.
Meredith.
Meredith Grey.
I was broken.
Elise, what season are they? It's more like longer than Supernatural, right? What season are they on?
It's on. It's on
Season
17.
72.
17.
Season 72.
Yeah, right.
17.
Exactly.
72.
Exactly. No.
17.
And what was Supernatural? 15, right?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Because in, let's see, it was season 15, episode 15 it made it the longest running medical drama in history,
It's crazy.
even longer than ER. So
Yeah. I mean, I know MASH had a
So-
bunch. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, General Hospital.
Elise is killing me.
Matt had a
General
lot
Hospital,
too.
Hospital,
That's a
General
different
August
category.
Ray.
Yeah.
Show them
All right, let's keep this party rolling. Question number 8. How many wooden blocks are in a standard Jenga set?
I love the gift.
The gift
lot.
set.
That's classic.
This
is that an
is
answer? A lot.
Jenga. I'll give you a clue. Remember, they're stacks of 3. They're in stacks of 3, so it's got to be a multiple of 3. So this is kind of mathy. Everybody. But think how tall you get to go, and how many groups of 3 you got. Is it 72, 60, 66, or 54? How many wooden blocks are in a standard Jenga set?
Well, I was thinking about this number, and you put it up as one of the answers. So
There you go.
I hope I
There you
got
go.
this one right.
I guess those are all divisible by 3 now that I'm looking at it. So maybe that didn't
Yeah.
help. Maybe that didn't help anything. But you have to think of how many levels. How many levels? All right, let's see how people. Ooh, split. Oh, I love the split
Let's
questions.
see.
I love the split questions. All right. Most people said 72. That's a pretty tall tower. The correct answer is 54.
Oh.
Oh my!
54.
I almost went with the smallest number.
Yeah.
I was so close.
Wait a minute.
Let's see. That makes it 18. You start with 18 levels. 18 levels.
I can't get much taller than that.
Yeah, I know. Well, you can get pretty tall. All right, here we go. Question number 9. What REM song from their 1989 album Green. They recently described it as the stupidest song we've ever written.
Oh, I know this
This
one.
is loaded.
Yeah, which is the stupidest song they've ever written. Here we go. Get ready, REM fans out there. It's the end of the world as we know it. Orange Cross, Shiny Happy People, or Stan. All silly songs for sure, but which
It's the
according
one that
to them.
Hey,
Michael
I like
Jackson actually
the
hated.
it's the end of the world.
No, they're all
Same
great.
here.
That one.
They didn't say they were bad songs. They didn't say it was a bad song. They just said it, according to them,
That's the
Sure,
only
they're
one
right
I
now.
know.
stupidest song that they've ever played. All right. Well, in true Whiz Quiz fashion, I got to bring up my Spotify and play you the answer, everybody. I should have
Of
had
course
this
you do.
Can we sing
ready.
along?
Yeah, here we go. This is your answer.
Oh, Stan?
Oh,
Oh, I love Stan.
I know. I
Oh.
know.
I got it right.
They think it's their stupidest song ever.
I love the song Stan.
It's a great song. I mean,
Oh,
Yes.
I used to be a theme song for a show, right?
yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah, with Chris
I think it
Elliott.
was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stan.
With Chris
Okay,
Elliott.
this is my night. Seriously.
Oh
some
my
people,
God, Elise is killing me.
Some people
Feel like I ran into a
At least
car
he's
with a
gonna beat
bicycle.
me tonight.
In
At
the-
least you're gonna
At
beat.
least you're gonna get first place.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I like it.
Oh, no, do not jinx
I got
it,
46
Brian.
lousy
Lise
points.
is
I'm
taking
going
a
that way.
stand.
Like to ask those questions.
Originally from the cartoon series Scooby-Doo, what breed of dog is Scooby-Doo? What
know
breed
this.
of dog is
Same here.
Scooby-Doo? Is he a Labrador Retriever, Great Dane, Wiener, or Doberman?
What is Bull Mastiff?
Weimaraner.
Wait,
Bull
right.
Mastiff.
Bull
Mastiff.
Mastiff. Death Smile asks, how do you register for next time? Death Smile, you just go to wizardworldvault.com, wizardworldvault.com, and it's in the collections /
So
Wiz Quiz,
how
and you
do
can
you-
register for.
Just search trivia. That's what I do. I just search
There you
trivia
go.
and it comes up.
There you go. 88% say the Great Dane. Great Dane is the correct.
I
answer.
So close
Another
to Police Chief, so close.
Shruggy?
I got another one.
I hear some.
What?
He has to be.
Scooby-Doo.
He's as tall as Shaggy when he stands on his hind legs.
I hear a lot of. Scrappy was the best.
He was okay.
Lelab said, Lelib310 said, my phone froze. They're playing in the chat. Just refresh, and you should be able to get back. And all right, one more question, and then we're going to check the leaderboard. Here we go. Question 11.
Hey,
that-
that was early.
Yeah, I'm
I
recognizing
saw
it.
it earlier.
And we know this one.
See what we're doing here?
100%er.
See what I'm doing here? Wile E.
Wile E.
Coyote often
Coyote,
purchase
super genius.
explosives from what corporation? Let's get 100% of it. Let's see how this works. What corporation? Is it Acme, Wonka, Duff, or Pope Corporation?
They're planning to make a movie about this.
There's a pope.
Hey, yeah, I
Wild
think
E.
it's.
Coyote, super genius.
It's Coyote versus Acme Corporation.
Well,
I wouldn't mind one of them because then when it exploded, maybe I'd have chocolate.
You're just trying to
Ooh.
scare them.
The-
I forget
Is it
where I
the-
got Pope from. Pope Industries is it's another sort of like make believe organization. All right, 100%.
There we go.
Hey. I like to put some 100%ers, everyone, if you're playing at home, in the middle to make everyone feel like they still have a chance. You know what I mean? They still have a shot. All right. Here we go, everybody. Let's get a drum roll on your thighs.
Let's see where Elise is on this one.
For
Let's see.
the first
one or
so
three.
far.
at the leaderboard. There we go.
Oh.
Rob Royce.
Nice.
Eighth place.
Oh my God.
Ashman,
Easy, at least
and
keep it in your mouth,
Jack
dear.
Scrafton
Easy.
up at the top. All right, I like it. We've got
Elise is 15. She's ahead of me.
Same here.
I am
put
taking a
Joyce
picture of
Ashman up
this.
there with me.
And I'm near the bottom.
Number one for a little bit. We'll see.
Oh, wow.
I'm taking a picture of this. This is the
It's the highest you've
moment.
ever
Got
been.
it.
This is a momentous occasion.
Joyce
All right.
Ashman.
Well done. Well done.
Anything could happen.
We got two pages of players tonight. This is
Oh my
exciting.
God.
Is this anything can happen?
And Jake is at the very bottom.
Jack
Go, Laura.
Scrafton
But he has points.
I'm near the bottom.
does have points. Does have points.
I have points.
Jack versus David. Battle Scraftons.
Battle of the Scraftons.
The world.
In a world All right, we got me, Joyce.
How am I not surprised Rob is in first place?
Where is Rob Royce? I can't see him on my screen.
Who the
His
hell?
number.
Oh, there's Rob. I see you, Rob.
Oh, hey, Rob.
All right. I don't know why my Zoom is being weird.
Why do you have a deer behind you?
Bum,
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
And Kelly's background keeps
And then
flashing.
Jack. I see
in and out.
David.
Because
I
my
see
cat
David's
keeps
wrapped in-
moving on the
I had a
blanket.
beer behind me.
Jack. I can't
Rat.
find Jack, but Jack's in third. All right. Here we go. Let's keep this party rolling. Question number 12. What is the name? Oh, obligatory sports question. Sorry, everybody. What is the name of the Los Angeles team based Los Angeles-based National Women's Soccer League expansion team expected to begin play in 2022? What is the name of their team? Obligatory sports question. Is it the Liberty Bells, the Blue Angels, the Angel City, or Team Soul? What is the name of that expansion team? Tammy Anderson says, so you're saying there's a chance. There's always a chance in Whiz Quiz. Because
I said they were
there's a
quiz.
What did I say about sports questions?
No, I'm sorry.
Tell 'em, Laura.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
feature
don't talk to
important
who.
I'm sorry. Well, 38% of you got it right, though, because it's Angel City.
Oh my God, I actually guessed right.
Angel City.
Well, I figured it was
I did
something
not
with
get that
angels
one.
because it's Los Angeles.
I did not get that one right.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I did not get that one.
All right, next question. Here we go. Question number 13. Okay. Which of these men was infamously buried in a Count Dracula cape?
Leonard should know.
Well,
Now-
this is 100%.
I'll set you up. You're going to see you're going to see 4 names that are associated with Count Dracula. So you have to pick the one that was buried in Count Dracula's cape. Was it Bela Lugosi, Christopher Lee, Vincent Price, or Lon Chaney Jr.? Who was buried in a Count Dracula cape? Bela Lugosi, Christopher Lee, Vincent Price.
Don't drink wine.
Well, Vincent and Lon never played Dracula, so there you go on that one.
There you go. Exactly. I didn't mind Dracula Dead and loving it. I'll be honest, but it might have hit me at the right time. I think I was at the perfect age for silly.
That was Count Chocula, but it didn't.
It was funny, but it wasn't funny like a Mel Brooks movie should be.
It wasn't as good as like all the rest.
It's not Mel's
It's
best
because
effort. That's
political
true.
correctness took over. That's what happened.
True. Correct answer
Modern
is Bela
science.
Lugosi.
Yes. That's what I want.
The OG, the original. Count
The iconic.
Yep, the iconic.
Leslie
Question
Nielsen.
14. Oh, this is on this day in history. On this day, who pleaded guilty to all federal charges against him, acknowledging his responsibility for a 17-year campaign as the Unabomber. So essentially the question is, who admitted to being the Unabomber, everybody, on this day in 1998? Was it, sorry about that. Was it George Metesky, Ted Kaczynski, Eric Rudolph, or Lucas Helder?
Saying it wasn't Weird Yankovic?
My alma mater.
Well, who is Phil Locke?
These are all people that claim to be various quote unquote.
Where's Richard Jewell at?
History. Ooh, 92%, super close to 100%. But no,
what happened?
completely. Ted Kaczynski is the correct answer there on this day. All right, question number 15. All right, this is one of the comics that you can get today as a prize. Death of Wolverine, the Logan Legacy. Wolverine first appeared in which comic book? First big comic book history question. Which comic book did the character of Wolverine first appear in? Was it The Amazing Spider-Man, The Uncanny X-Men, The Incredible Hulk, or The Invincible
up again. No.
Iron Man?
Oh no!
Very first
Remember,
Wolverine.
this comic book
I don't know
was the
about this
one-
one.
This comic book was the first one to introduce him in this infamous suit. Now, there was a background drawing of him in Nick Fury's Howling Commandos.
Yeah, this was the one that he was.
You have to pull a
featured-
180 on this one.
Featured as a character, not very barely. I think he was in like the last frame, and then he appeared in like the next issue as a much bigger character. It was sort of a
Correct.
fun little teaser, if you will, of that character. All right, yeah, Uncanny X-Men is where you want to go with it, but actually the majority correct answer got it right. It is the Incredible Hulk,
Yep.
everybody.
One panel in issue 180,
One
and then the
panel.
full issue 181.
There you go. There you go, David P. Nice job. That's right. First appearance for. Yeah, he
I
was
always
not
thought
in
he
the
showed
original
up.
X-Men.
I thought he showed up first in Alpha Flight.
No.
No, this was his like very
No,
first.
no.
Alpha
He
Flight didn't
showed
have
up.
a book back then.
Yep, Nostalgic Pablo said full appearance in Hulk 181. Hulk
The
181.
first drawing of him was he was even named character was in Sergeant Fury's Howling Commandos. Then they introduced him in Incredible Hulk in his infamous yellow and blue suit.
Right.
Then
The whiskers.
they introduced him into Uncanny X-Men.
Yep, and then he finally made it to Uncanny X-Men for sure. All right, here we go. Question 16. Who? Okay, this is the other comic that you'll be getting. It's a sketch variant. The sketch variants are the coolest because the artist originally took a blank comic cover and just drew it, and then they made copies of it. So this is Deadpool 1 sketch variant cover, and the question is, Deadpool has been romantically linked to many characters in the Marvel Universe. Who is the only one that he has actually been married to? Which of the following characters has he been married to in the comics? Is it Copycat, Black Widow, Lady Death, or Shikla? Copycat, Black Widow, Lady Death, or Shikla? I got some good comic book cues in here tonight, everybody.
A lot of comics tonight. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey,
I realize I haven't done
loved-
a ton of comic questions for a long time.
My brother.
At least it's not
loves
Doctor Who.
Deadpool.
The
All
Who.
right, let's see how people
Guess who?
answered. He's had relationships with all four of these characters. So Copycat is Vanessa, who we see in the movie, but not as Copycat. He did have a relationship with Black Widow for a short time.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah. Lady Death was a very popular run because it was the whole, Thanos was trying to get it. Anyway, but with Lady Death. But he goes, Dracula, which is a tie-in with Dracula, sends him to get his fiancée, Shikla. And in true Deadpool fashion, he marries Shikla first. She later leaves him and goes on to marry Dracula. Correct answer is Shikla, everybody.
Okay, cool.
Demon Shikla.
Burrito.
Storyline. Yeah. Lady Death was a good guess, though. That is the character who's most famous, had the most famous, relationship run.
Thanos' wife.
Yeah,
Actually,
exactly.
just Death.
Exactly.
Lady Death is from another company, clearly.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point, Marty. It's a good point, Marty. It's just death. Just death. All right, here we go. Question 17. Dolph Lundgren. He was Ivan Drago, He-Man, and an Expendable, but Dolph Lundgren got a master's degree in what? He is infamously known for how intelligent he is. He's got one of the highest Mensa scores. And he has a master's degree in what? Is it fine arts, chemical engineering, criminal justice, or architecture? Dolph
Wait for
Lundgren.
next Saturday.
Never mind.
Yep, and Dolph will be. I'll be Q&Aing Dolph on the 30th. That's going to be so much fun.
Awesome.
I just watched Universal Soldier for the first time. I'd never seen Universal Soldier. I know. I don't know where I was. I've seen every 90s action movie, and for some reason just missed Universal Soldier. It's not great,
on top of
but
all this,
it's also awesome. Yeah.
On top of all this, he
He is
speaks
still
like
my
7 languages or
Oh my
something
God!
ridiculous.
Yeah, 6 languages.
Dolph
I
is
think.
still my favorite He-Man, but my favorite Dolph movie was I Come in Peace.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Dark
I love
Angel.
Rocky IV.
You'll go in
He also
pieces.
played the Punisher.
Rocky IV. His Punisher is great. His Punisher is great too.
Oh wow, I didn't even know
He was in
that.
the Bond film of
Yeah,
View to a
he's the
Kill.
original, technically the first film Punisher.
Wow.
Wow.
One of the hardest things you can get a degree in, a master's in. He has both. He has not a bachelorette, 'cause it was in London, but essentially a college degree and also a master's in chemical engineering.
Yes!
Took a guess there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Crazy.
And
one of
Yeah. My dad may or may not have been in the same room and when that
Whoa,
answer
nice.
was asked.
We just had MLK Day, observed the third Monday in January.
Yeah.
What actual event in the life of Dr. King does it commemorate? So what date does it actually sync up with? Is it his birthday, the passage of the Civil Rights Act, his assassination, or the I Have a Dream speech? What is the...
Oh, shit.
a lot of people are going to get this one wrong.
Well, it's
We'll see.
could be a tricky one. It could be not a tricky one.
I was frozen on here.
Dealt with Black History Month. It's not.
I missed it completely. Dang it.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. It is pretty split. Everyone, this is one of those ones
That's a tough one.
you think it could be the one answer, but then all of them are important dates. But the date of his actual celebration is the date of his birthday.
Yes, got to it wrong.
It didn't hit me until after I clicked on the speech.
Mine froze, but it's okay.
Yeah, clicker remote.
If it wasn't his birthday, I would have freaked out because I always thought it was his birthday.
But it's always a different day. Yeah. Oh,
It's always the second.
I would have got it wrong anyway.
President's Day is not always Lincoln's birthday or Washington's birthday.
Correct. It's not. It is different than President's Day for sure. All right, here we go. And happy MLK Day to everybody. Important person in our history. Here we go. And it was so sad. People actually couldn't go to the memorial on this Monday because everything was closed down. So, get out there this week. Here we go. Question 19. In the cartoon Peanuts, what is the first name of Charlie Brown's sister? What is the first name of Charlie Brown's sister? Is it Marcy, Lucy, Patty, or Sally? All of these.
Oh, can I take my answer back?
No.
Kelly, you ruined our 100%, Kelly.
I did.
My child.
It was finally one I know.
Nostalgic Pablo says, I'm in Atlanta. If I miss the MLK question, I should be thrown out of town. All right, let's see how people did. Okay, see, not only you, Kelly, not only you.
Good.
70% of people
Marcy.
got it right. No, his sister is Sally.
Sally.
Marcy
Great pumpkin again.
Yep, they're all. Those are all. Yeah, Marcy, Lucy, and Patty are all characters, but Sally is actually Charlie Brown's
Marcy hangs out with
sister.
Patty.
Shout out
Marcy
to
had the glasses and worked for Patty.
Exactly. That's the quote unquote lesbian couple of
Let's
Charlie
not
Brown.
go
Charlie
there.
Brown.
Yep.
They never said it, but come on, let's be honest.
Wow.
All right, question number 20. What is the grandmother of actor comedian Cornelius Crane Chase gave him the nickname Chevy Chase after a town in what U.S. state? What U.S. state has the town of Chevy Chase? And it's not named after Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase is named after the town. Is it Kentucky, Maryland, Michigan, or Wisconsin? This is one of those you kind of just have to know it type things.
What's he up to?
I'm just going to take a wild guess.
Yeah, this is always you know me. I always throw in a bunch of.
I remember driving through here as a kid.
Yep, and I went to school here and lived in this metro area. That's the only reason why I would know the answer.
I thought it was the actor the whole time.
48% have the answer correct. It is Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah,
Yep,
I passed through when I was a kid going to Florida.
It's in the DC metro area. Yeah, it's very close to I-95, which Laura, so you kind of go through to get to Florida.
Can I ask a question really quick?
Sure.
Can my mom answer my questions for me really quick? I need to go to the bathroom.
That's fine. As long as you're subbing out.
You're gonna temporarily see my mom.
Let's take a vote. Let's take a vote. Wiz Quiz players, should we let Elise go to the bathroom or not?
Yes.
Yes.
We're just here to have fun.
It says,
I want to see Elise's
Have fun, don't fall
mom.
in.
Everyone say hi to Elise's mom.
There's not an
Hi.
AC2
Elise's
test.
mom.
It'll be all right.
Elise's mom.
I want to rise to #1 now.
Elise's
All
mom.
right.
Elise's mom. Elise is very famous in the Wiz Quiz world here. So yeah.
Your daughter's lovely.
Yay. All right, here we go. Question 21, and then we're going to check the leaderboard. The Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole are titles of South Park themed what? TV episodes, music albums, video games, or movies? The Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole
We're so good at
are
the games.
titles of South Park themed TV episodes, music albums, video games, or movies. Tammy Anderson says, hi, Ease Mom. What's up, Ease Mom?
I had to know the answer to this question because my nephew
I would
is
love
really
if
into it.
Elise's mom knew the answer to this question. That's all.
I wonder if she knows this.
All right. Correct answer is video games. They're all video
My nephew
games.
would hurt me if I answered
Fractured
this wrong.
Butthole. Interesting title.
That was a good game, though.
So good. So good. They were both great. They're turn-based RPGs basically. And they're so good. All right, here we go. Let's get a drum roll on your thumbs to simulate tension.
How high?
Rankings.
I drop back down, I'm sure.
2 rounds of 10.
up.
Michelle Taylor takes home. Laura moves into second, our reigning champion. Reigning champion Laura. And Mario Lloyd
closer
moves
games
into
Leonard.
third. Let's get Laura up there.
Of course he is third place.
Marty.
Of course.
And Michelle Taylor. Nice job, Michelle.
A rough round.
Thanks for playing. All right, we got all three
Don't
of
crush
them
it
up there.
this week.
Well, that last round was quite easy.
Well, there's you know how Whiz Quiz always works. It's definitely random trivia. And so it just sort of depends. Sort of depends what's going on.
Anyone's gate.
All right, Elise is back in place. Everybody, Elise. Is back.
Your mom answered all the questions right.
Stacy Hopkins asked, "How can I play?" Stacy, if you're watching right now on YouTube, which is where you're watching, you register at wizardworldvault.com. Again, it's at wizardworldvault.com. You register to play. It's free to play. We give you a link to the game, a link to Zoom. Right now, if you want to play in the chat, totally fine. A lot of people playing, so continue to answer in the chat. But join us next Thursday at 6 p.m. 9 p.m.
Hey, I'm in 25th.
There you
go.
Not last place. Not last place. Question 22. After 11 years, Zynga ended the popular social network game What at the end of 2020 due to the end of Flash Player. So Zynga.
I know this one.
What ended due to the end of Flash Player? Was it poker, Words with Friends, Farmville, or Willy Wonka slots? What game?
No, but I miss Vampire
I was
Wars.
so happy when this game decided to die.
Yeah. How dare you? How dare you?
Popular, I'm not sure is the word for it. But.
Remember the early days? Remember the olden days of Facebook when we just played this game with friends?
Yeah.
I remember.
No! I love Restaurant City.
This one, this was the first. Oh my gosh, what is the? This was like the first Animal Crossing, and if you think about it, and the first. What's the other game? What's the other Switch game?
Candy Crush.
Yeah, that's very similar to this. Let's see how people answered. Most people said Farmville. The correct answer: no more Farmville. Everybody.
What?
Oh, no more virtual farm.
What?
Another Dust Bowl.
I dipped out of this game when they made you have to ask friends in to get more crops. I was like, oh, I'm over this.
They made fun of South Park as well.
Yeah.
I had to block so many people because of this game.
Yeah, you had to sign. You had to sign people up to get anything.
When
Leonard people for political beliefs.
When Leonard was saying, I'm glad this thing ended, I'm like, okay, it has to be Words with Friends, so I had to get it wrong.
You could still play Words with Friends.
I was so confused. Farmville.
So they're supposedly bringing Farmville back to mobile at some point, but for the time, time is short. Yeah.
I like that poker's there. Poker's gone forever.
Well, there's a very specific Zynga poker, so that's why that was on there. But yeah,
poker in real life's gone forever.
Poker as a real life game is not. It will never be gone. Never be gone. Question 23. Speaking of games, which of these is not one of the player ships used in Battleship? Which is not one of the ships in Battleship? Is it the longship, the cruiser, the carrier, or the submarine? What is not a ship in Battleship? And this is not, Elise, this is not like a ship in Riverdale, where two characters are in love with each other. No, just kidding.
I know that, Mike. There are two different ships.
There's two different types of ships.
There are ships that are in water, and there are ships that are in shows and movies.
We watched the movie Battleship with the game next to us to show which ship was blown up.
I play Battleship, Mike.
That movie is rough. All right.
I love the opening is so funny though.
Yeah,
and the ending is pretty cool. Everything in the middle you can sort of burn.
Yeah. No, there is some good action sequences for sure. All right. Ooh, okay. Pretty split here. More than I thought. The correct answer, of course, you sunk the battleship. You can also sink a carrier, a submarine, and a cruiser, but there's no long ship. Anybody? Long ship.
That was sucking tonight. Ugh.
I have it right behind me too.
Yeah, we should never do this on Friday again.
Yeah.
What current Emmy-winning daytime talk show host turned down the role of Phoebe on Friends? What current Emmy-winning
know that.
daytime talk show host turned down the role of Phoebe on Friends? Was it Ellen DeGeneres, Kelly Ripa, Eva Longoria, or Jenny McCarthy? So obviously they have to be a daytime talk show host. Which one turned down the role of Phoebe on Friends? This is like,
I'm going to take a guess because of personality-wise.
Tammy Anderson says adding a longship would be cool. So if you any Battleship creators out there that are watching,
Never seen a single episode of Friends.
Stew leader.
Overrated.
Overrated. Most people said Kelly Ripa. Even people in the chat right now are saying Kelly Ripa. But the person, and that makes the most sense actor-wise. But the person that turned down the role was Ellen DeGeneres.
What?
That's the right one.
Oh.
That would be interesting.
The role. Yeah, would have been a totally different character. Totally different character.
I'm sorry, but Lisa Kudrow made Phoebe. So...
Exactly.
Totally.
Overrated.
You know what? Lisa Kudrow is the major reason why I watch Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
Oh, I love that movie, though. I love that movie.
Watch it on purpose.
Just a reference.
Yes, I watched it on purpose.
Stardew Valley.
I'm just messing with you.
I want to
shout
out to Michelle Taylor, who said Stardew Valley. That was the name of the game that I was trying to think of. So thank you.
Just putting this out there. I do not like Kelly Ripa's husband in Riverdale, though.
All right.
He's not a good character.
Shots thrown. Sheila Robinson said watching Friends right now. There's a lot of people that are going back and watching
No,
Friends.
I love Kelly Ripa from and her husband were in All My Children back a long time ago.
Oh, nice. All right, let's keep it going. Question 25. We have Chris Kattan joining us tomorrow, everybody, from SNL.
Okay.
Which of the following was not a Chris Kattan character from SNL? Which was not a Chris Kattan character? Doug Butabi, Mango, Mr. Peepers, or Marty Culp? Doug Butabi, Mango, Mr. Peepers, or Marty Culp?
No.
Not a Chris Kattan character.
He's so
One of these characters I want to see a movie of. One of these characters I want to see a movie of.
We got
one of us have a movie.
We got to see one have a movie. Let's see how people. Ooh, Split. Nobody knows Chris Kattan characters from SNL at all. Nobody. Mango is the famous stripper character. Mr. Peepers is like the monkey character. You know, like the sort of monkey character. Marty Culp is Will Ferrell's musician character, everybody, with Anna Gasteyer. Doug Butabi is the name of his character from Night at the Roxbury. So the correct. Oh, look at that.
All red.
It's all wrong. No, Marty Culp was the correct answer. Doug Butabi.
But I would love to see a Mango movie.
Doug Butabi is the name of his Night at the Roxbury character.
He's one of those underrated.
That's funny. That's the only character I remember, but I couldn't remember the name.
Yeah. And Marty Culp, it's similar name, but that's Will Ferrell's high school musician teacher or band teacher.
Yeah.
That's a funny character. Sure. All right. And he'll be joining us tomorrow. So if you are hanging out with us on Wizard World Virtual, tune in. We have a free panel with Chris Kattan.
I just have all the panels on when I'm working.
Sorry. All right. Here we go. Question 26.
Sorry.
What rapper's real name is Stanley Kirk Burrell? So a lot of stage names for rappers. Whose original name was Stanley Kirk Burrell? Is it Drake, Vanilla Ice, Eminem, or MC Hammer? This might be one of those just take a shot in the dark.
MC Hammer
type questions. Which rapper's
Every
real
time.
name?
Is it not Eminem or Vanilla?
I tried to put in a couple that you could
not
eliminate.
Van Winkle.
I tried to put in a couple in there that you could.
It's too young for Stanley.
Eminem's from our state, so I would know that one.
Yeah, his
Eminem's Marshall Mathers.
Marshall Mathers, hence Eminem.
Eminem's.
The answer is MC Hammer.
Hey.
Oh,
can't touch this.
MC.
Top Hammer time.
I kind of did that one in process of elimination.
Yeah, you had the process of elimination in that one.
I knew it was Vanilla Ice or Eminem.
What word for common? So here we go. Here's some word etymology. What word for a common monthly expense comes from the French words for death pledge, which is hilarious when you see the answer. What word that we use comes from the French words for death pledge? Is it life insurance, mortgage, penalty payment, or rent? John John's laughing at this. John must have had one of these recently, and it's just dealing with it. If you know a little bit of romance languages, you should be able to get that first part there for death. Death is your biggest connection there because the word for death is mort, everybody, and 63% got it. Mortgage is a death pledge. Who knew?
And the GAG too is
Good call, Rob. Good call, Rob.
30 years of death.
Especially now more than ever.
Yeah. My dad taught high school French for 30 years. I picked up.
Pay that off before you die,
There you
guys.
go, John. There you go. All right, question 28. In the show Married with Children, what was Al Bundy's occupation? What was Al Bundy's occupation?
Thank you.
Was it laundromat worker, delivery driver, shoe salesman, or janitor?
I'm still hoping to do this for
Who was the leader of No Ma'am?
All right.
There you go.
He was the leader of No Ma'am.
He was. Great show.
They should do it on WandaVision, like tribute.
Oh, I know.
There goes grandchildren.
Yeah, they might. I mean, they're going to get to the 80s at some point, for sure.
You know, Ed O'Neill's got a Super Bowl ring.
And he's a ninth dan in jiu-jitsu.
Almost 100.
Corn.
Almost 100%. It is a shoe salesman.
Yeah.
Yay.
From Polk High.
Okay, I'm coming back, people.
Everybody got that. A lot of people in the chat got
They
that
really
too.
need to bring
I'm
the
coming
show
back,
back.
people.
Tammy Anderson, Stacey Hopkins, Nostalgic Pod Blast. Everybody knew that answer was shoe salesman. All right, question 29.
Hey, people.
Hot
Hey,
ones.
Hey,
I love
people.
the show.
Here we go.
Matches.
I'm coming back.
Ooh.
Celebrities are forced to eat what that are served with increasing spiciness?
Hot ones.
Is it raw peppers, chicken wings, hot pots, or hot sauces? What are celebrities?
Hot ones is
That's tricky.
It is a little bit tricky.
Increasing in spicy.
It is a little tricky, but there's one clear answer here. One item that they always have on this show. Sure, some of those things are included with the correct answer, but the correct answer, the thing that he specifically makes them eat on the show, are chicken wings. Everybody,
I guess you could say because he has rubs on there
those chicken
too.
wings are covered in hot sauces and they are made from raw peppers. But chicken wings is the thing that they.
It's a hot pot.
Hot pot's like an Asian dish, so like a.
The Chinese.
It's a Chinese
Mouth
food,
hurts just watching the
Thank
show.
you guys.
Yeah, also another.
I wasn't familiar.
A hot item. All right, Nostalgic Podblast says Hot Pockets. No, Hot Pockets was not.
No. Right out of the microwave.
Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets. Question number 30. Necronomicon celebrates all things Cthulhu in Providence, Rhode Island. The birthplace of what author who created Cthulhu? Who created Cthulhu?
Come on, 100%.
I mean, not everybody knows.
We don't know, because some people know it.
Lovecraft, Gaiman, Stephen King, or William Gibson. Who made Cthulhu? This I won't give a clue yet.
Joke.
Who is H.G. Geiger? H.G. Geiger's my answer.
Oh, everybody knew that one. Oh, no.
85% of folks got it. There is a series based on his stylings.
That's right. On HBO.
It is H.G. Lovecraft. Based on his stylings. Not
Have fun.
I bet.
Have fun.
I am assuming Cthulhu will come out in some version. Yeah. We lost Elise. Everybody. We lost Elise.
Hey guys.
Yes.
I'm coming back.
I thought that was from Evil Dead. Necronomicon.
Well, the
This is Lisa's time to shine.
Necronomicon is the book, as well.
What is Cthulhu?
Cthulhu's the
Gesundheit.
he's the squid guy. He's the squid guy.
Eldritch being like a
I just
Cthulhu.
guess.
god.
I'm still waiting for like that's the oh yeah. Laura's got a big Cthulhu. I'm still waiting for the Rick and Morty with Cthulhu. I'm waiting for that Rick and Morty because they always end with that image, but there's never been an episode with Cthulhu actually in it. All right, let's do it. One more question before the leaderboard. Question 31. This is your third comic that's prized tonight. Published beginning in 2003 by Image Comics, Robert Kirkman unexpectedly ended the Walking Dead comic series in 2019. It was supposed to go way longer, but he ended it in 2019 at just under how many issues? So how many issues did The Walking Dead, the comic book, had? This is number 1 variant cover right here. Under everybody. Under how many issues? 100, 200, 300, or 400?
And
Just
yeah.
under.
200?
Yes,
Just
there's
under.
the hundreds.
Just under.
No
Yeah,
way.
the answer is in the hundreds. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, we need, if we're gonna do this, we need someone who knows comics.
Just
It ain't me.
in the hundreds. All right. He and in an interview before this ended, I feel like it was in 2018 or 2019, he said that he wanted it to go to at least 300, but it fell way short of that, everybody, with 193. So the correct answer is 200. 200.
Yeah!
It was
There you go.
193 issues of The Walking Dead.
Okay.
And it could come back.
This is my week.
There's some
Seriously.
spin-offs. There's spin-offs and things like that. But in terms of The Walking Dead itself,
So many.
193.
This is my week. Oh.
All right, let's do this. Let's get some MC Hammer
Let's see.
on everybody.
Emma. What's this?
All right,
Too
it's time.
Too legit to quit. Hey,
Oh,
hey.
Venus is doing too legit.
Too
Venus is doing
legit to quit.
Hey, yo, Texas.
Adam's family.
Whoa, Adam's
Oh,
having
yeah,
deep cut.
Adam's family
Deep cut,
one.
deep cut.
That's it.
All right, here we go.
My
Current
ticket.
rankings. Heading into our final chunk here. Michelle moves stays in
15.
first place. Laura stays in second. And third place is Marty.
At least it's coming up.
But Rob is
Oh.
still
Okay,
hanging tight in
23.
fourth place. Rob is still
I'm
hanging
trying.
close in fourth place.
I moved up 1. That's good for me.
Can't touch
Yeah,
this.
me
How about
too.
Reek?
All right, as you know, we do 45 questions in 45 minutes, and we're right on schedule. 57
Right.
minutes past.
Sure.
All right,
No
let's,
sidebars.
let's move this along. Question 32. In the comics, where does Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, work before becoming a superhero? And the
Another
reason
one.
why, wait, the reason why I put this on here, everybody, we've got this. I'm going to throw this picture in here right now. We've got this cool Jeremy Renner signed CGC graded photo there in the vault, and it's currently on sale. Currently on sale. So this is
Nice.
one of those daily
Hey,
All right.
anybody that is feeling generous.
deals. Yeah, right. Army,
Anybody.
the Carnival, Hollywood, or Secret Service? Did he work in the Army, the Carnival, in Hollywood, or the Secret Service? Where did
Hey.
Hawkeye work before becoming? This isn't the this is comics. Everybody.
Whoever is feeling generous, my birthday is in like 2 weeks.
Mine's 2 days, so.
It's actually a
And
pretty
I
good
love
price.
this guy.
It's a pretty good price
And I
online.
love this guy so much.
And again, this is comic based, everybody. Comic based answer in comics. Where does Clint Barton work? Let's see how people answered. He is a sharpshooter in the Carnival. Everybody.
Yes.
Carnival. Before.
Well, technically, it's
What?
a circus, not a carnival.
Before
Can you reset this?
Circus Carnival.
Hold it.
Circus Carnival, not Army. He does eventually work for various branches, obviously, SHIELD being one of them. But Carnival is the answer. All right, question 33. What treasured American actor co-starred with his wife Rita Wilson in the movie?
Oh, this is a
Volunteers?
This is a 100%er.
Let's see how we do. You know how I do. Like to throw in
You
a...
don't get tripped.
And oftentimes my
Thanks.
questions come with current event things that I saw people in recently. So I might give something away as well. Dustin Hoffman, John Candy, Tom Cruise, or Tom Hanks?
I miss John
Is an
Candy.
answer? I know.
Oh,
He's so good.
89%. No, 100%, everybody.
Oh, no.
For that one.
All coconuts.
It is Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks.
I got
It's not fair, man. John Candy is the only part of that movie I remember.
Thailand.
Nostalgic Pod Blast. I'm going to give you this to the Wiz Quiz players. First person to shout it out gets absolutely nothing except for respect. What was the name? Where was Hawkeye's first appearance? What comic? Anybody?
Oh.
Avengers, I thought.
comic, I don't
Not
know.
Avengers. Not Avengers.
Oh, wait. Tales of Suspense.
Tales of Suspense. Nice job, David P.
Tales of Suspense,
Tales of
57.
Suspense. All right, question 34. In 2018, Disney allowed players to become villains in their board game What? That is now several expansions, including a Marvel version. What is the name of that game? Is it called Wicked, Heroes and Villains, Descendants, or Villainous? What is the name of the board game? Anybody play this? I heard it's pretty fun. I heard it's pretty fun.
well, they're not
I
rotten. to
think
the
I got it. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, this is just a simple plug-in. If you guys like Disney villains, Descendants. Those movies are freaking epic.
I will say that
And
yeah,
I
if you wanna watch party with Elise watches it a bunch and
hey,
live stories.
I have them every 2 months. So.
Descendants is the name of the series. That's for sure. The name of the game, which again became a super popular game with a bunch of extensions, it's called Villainous.
Wow. Oh, between those two.
Wow.
It was almost too obvious the name.
I thought it was hit.
I'm like Descendants is not going to be it, but that's
what was it called before they allowed villains?
Descendants is awesome. Be quiet, people.
It's a great trilogy, actually.
One of my favorite DCOM series ever.
Descendants is about the kids of the villains. It's a Disney Channel series.
It was a great trilogy with Cowboys.
Risa rocks it, who's our favorite customer care person, Marissa, says her husband always plays as Ursula in the game. So Ursula's a great villain.
What a poor unfortunate.
Is she a villain though? Is she? Because
maybe not good as I know she loses in the end, sure, but in terms of her character, her personality is awesome. I feel. Question 35. As of 2021, Dolly Parton has 50 Grammy nominations, making her the second most nominated woman in Grammy history. Who is first? Who has the most nominations for a woman in Grammy history? Is it Cyndi Lauper, Madonna, Alison Krauss, or Beyonce?
Guessing.
Lauper,
if it happens to be one of the people that I'm thinking of and I didn't click her, I'm gonna smack myself.
I feel like the two categories where I lose everybody are sports, my obligatory sports question, and my obligatory pop music question.
I love music.
Hey.
All right, most people guess Madonna. I think Madonna is a great guess, but the correct answer is Beyonce.
Oh my!
Did I see
that was the other one I was thinking.
It had to be one of the others.
Hi, Queen Bey.
Queen Bey. She's actually Queen Bey. She's actually not Bey. Question 36. If you were to watch the MCU films in order when they take place, rather than the order release, Captain America would be first. What would be second chronologically according to the time period that they take place in? Is it Guardians of the Galaxy, The Incredible Hulk, Captain Marvel, or Thor?
Easy.
Yeah.
Should be.
It could be easy, could be difficult.
There's some tricky ones in here because there's some like interstellar ones in here. You know what I mean?
I literally just read this list maybe 2 days ago.
Oh, nice.
So it's still fresh in my mind.
Chronologically, which would be second? Oh, see, it's pretty there. It's not a overwhelming majority. 60% say Captain Marvel. The correct answer is in the 80s, Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Second
Wait,
one.
Guardians has that scene at the beginning from the 80s, and Captain Marvel is set 96.
Sorry, 90s. My bad. 90s.
They're in chronological order on Disney Plus too.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
Only that, but in Captain Marvel, it's got a scene of Stan Lee reading the script from Mallrats.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
So you can place the exact year if you want. What Tom Selleck TV show put Hawaiian shirts and mustaches on the map in the 80s? Is it Magnum PI, Knight Rider, The A-Team, or Moonlighting?
All good
Hey,
my
I brought up this answer earlier.
Yep.
Hey, you did better.
Hey.
My dad rocks.
Let's see.
I hope it's 100%.
I mean, you hope, Laura.
Oh, that's the 80s, baby.
Know. It's 100%, everybody. We did it.
I still think that Moonlighting has some of Bruce Willis's best work.
Literally, my dad drills that in my head. My dad drills that in my head every chance he gets. So I
should be back to the revival.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, even the crowds got it. Everybody's got Magnum. All right, question 38. The Big Bang Theory debuted on the CBS network in September of 2007. Ran for 12 seasons, but that's all irrelevant because all I want to know is which of these actors did not appear in the first episode of The Big Bang Theory. So be careful with your fingers when you're plugging the answer. Which of the actors did not appear in the first episode? Was it Kaylee, I always mess it up, Cuoco, Jim Parsons, Johnny Galecki, or Mayim Bialik? Kaylee Cuoco, Jim Parsons, Johnny Galecki, or Mayim Bialik? Who was not?
I'm a bad nerd. I've never seen a single episode of this show.
Nice.
I've seen it once.
Blossom
I've
is
seen
an
the whole
actual doctor.
series.
Lots of nerd stuff in there.
Blossom is an actual
Lots of
doctor.
nerd stuff. Shout
Lots
out
of
to
nerd
Major Air. Shout out to Major Air who said, "Hey there, Mike," and everyone else. What's up, Major Air?
I only watched the scene with Carrie Fisher.
Oh, Star Wars episode.
Ringing James Earl Jones' doorbell.
Maya Bialik came in later in the series, was a very important character, but was not there at the beginning.
Dr. Amy Farrah. Amy.
And they have their own spin, and she has her own spinoff show now.
Wait,
And that's not
All
spinoff, not
spin-off
spinoff.
show. All
Brand new,
spin-off.
brand new.
Mike,
show,
my
brand new
very
She's the only
first
cast
Wizard
member
World
that
in
actually
Chicago,
has a doctorate.
I dressed as
Yeah, she does.
Amy.
show. What'd you say, Venus?
I said my very first Wizard World in Chicago I went to, I actually cosplayed as Amy, and I was in the
Nice,
costume
nice.
contest.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
cool.
that's
From
very
Wizard
Blossom.
World on their website.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Here we go. Question 39. Lee Young Fan was better known as whom? Lee Young Fan was better known as whom? All right. Is that the birth name of Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, or Pat Morita? Lee Young Fan. Better known as whom? Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, or Pat Morita?
Pat Morita was born in Hawaii.
Very true.
Aloha.
I think Pat just... All right, we got 61% say Bruce Lee. We also have some votes for everyone else. Correct answer, that is the N-E with an accent. Birth name of Bruce Lee, everybody.
Yes.
Lee. Bruce
Cool.
Lee.
Glad I'm not
All
trying to
right,
do
2
that
more
anymore.
questions, and then we go into the leaderboard, and then we'll get on our final 45 questions in 45 minutes, as always. Question number 40. This is Spinal Tap, features fictional English heavy metal band Spinal Tap, who tours the U.S. to promote what album? What is the name of their album in Spinal Tap? Is it Tissues and Issues, Shark Sandwich, Silent but Deadly, or Smell the Glove? What is the name?
Never seen the film.
What is,
It is one of the greatest
Brian.
movies.
You must
Good
see
titles
that
here.
film.
Some
That
good-
film is
some good
great.
titles.
So good. Yeah. they're all
What's great-
possibilities, David, you know.
What was great about the movie is 99% of it was improv.
Yeah.
Really?
So good. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So are we going to do Stonehenge?
Obviously, one of Chris.
I like that 11.
Early writing, not directing, but writing.
Just make 10 louder.
Turn it to 11. There it is. There's the gift.
Hey,
All right. Oh, a lot of
speaking-
people guess Silent but Deadly. The correct answer, though, is Smell the Glove.
Yes. Never seen the film. Got the answer.
Just a little itty bitty reference while we're talking about Magnum. My parents are watching it right now. So
That's
Wait,
hilarious.
you
That's
were wrong.
hilarious. I felt it in the universe, at least. So I was like, yeah. All right, one more question, and then we're going to get our final leaderboard heading into the final 5 questions. But first, question 41. Because he often avoided taking firm stands on political issues, what was President Bill Clinton often depicted as in Doonesbury? This is a little throwback. Comic strip Doonesbury fans out there. What often replaced major political and pop culture figures with inanimate objects? What was Bill Clinton portrayed as? Was it a waffle, a feather, an asterisk, or a hamburger patty? A waffle, feather, an asterisk.
this is a complete guess.
Patty. This one's tough. This is a deep cut to comic strips from the again 90s.
Surprised you didn't bring up what was it?
Ooh, if it's night, ooh.
I did not have relations with my wife.
Major Eric just guessed cigar. Cigar is not one of the
Creativity. I like that.
I like
Look,
it.
Willie.
All right, because they often went back and forth. He was depicted as a waffle.
Yes,
everybody,
got
a waffle.
Who was depicted as an asterisk? I don't remember that.
Yeah, there was. I
No.
know.
Someone was depicted as a feather.
W was
I
a
know
big
that.
hat. Newt Gingrich was a cherry bomb.
Yeah.
I don't remember who the asterisk was.
And someone was a flip flop too. Who was the flip flop? There was someone who was a flip flop.
Bob Dole. Bob Dole.
Banana pineapple.
No, that would have been. Oh God, Kerry. Kerry would be a flip flop.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They
I
call him
remember Ron Headrest.
I'm trying to look at it. After the I think it was Bush because
W
of
wasn't
the
because of cowboy hat.
the 2000 election was it disputed. I think it was either him or Gore was. Yeah, it was George Bush. George W. Bush was the asterisk because of
George
the dispute.
George Bush was the asterisk.
Yeah, because of the disputed election. All right. Here we go. We need a
Drum
drum roll.
roll.
Drum roll. Heading into the final 5
Let's
questions.
see how
Let's
I
get
did
the theme
this
song to Magnum PI in the background.
Good song.
I literally just heard it in the next room.
All right. Current rankings after 4 rounds of 10 questions is Michelle keeps first
Okay,
place.
don't troll.
Laura and Marty. David moves into 4th place. Rob's hanging on
I'm not in last.
in 5th place.
So close. Tyler Leonard actually right now.
Let's move David up into 4. Rob's hanging on to 5.
I'm one question away from a comic.
Let's turn
One
this
question away from a
theme
comic.
song up. All right, let's do a spin of the wheel. I like to now say it before the final 5 questions. So we give 1st place, 2nd place, and 3rd place all get points. But you also get points if you, or not points, a prize,
for my
if you're
birthday.
in a random place. So it looks like we have up to
We're gonna
29
play.
people playing. So 4 through 29. Let's do it now. Let's do a spin of, or not a spin, but this would just be the random number generator. Places 4 through 29. Whiz Quiz players, you can't see it, but if you're watching at home, I've got Google's random number generator. Pick a number between 4 and 29, and that number is 28. Oh man, second to last place.
Ooh.
Second to last place.
At least give a
At
chance.
least he's in a running.
Is getting the prize tonight. So this is where you have to decide how you want to tank. What kind of tanking do you want to do, everybody?
Gotta very carefully
One question
tank.
away from a
I don't even.
Mike,
You can't even.
What
get
is the
down there.
prize?
The prize is a comic book of your choice.
Comics.
You get to choose any one that you want. Out of
It's too late for me to get in 28 nights.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
he's gonna win.
Final
Damn.
5 questions.
Gonna
I have more.
Final 5 questions. 42. Who does
Here
Cole
go these.
Sprouse? I think I spelled his name wrong. Who does Cole
You will
Sprouse
get this
currently
right.
play
all
on
you-
Riverdale?
all you
Is it
SC.
Archie, Reggie, Kevin, or Jughead? Who does Cole Sprouse
You
currently
just
play?
spelled his last name wrong.
I know. I'm sorry, Cole.
I love the first few left was like Cody.
That's my bad. I spelled your
Plays
name.
Harvey Kinkle.
I love him.
Spelled Sprouse wrong.
I'm sorry.
All right. Who does he
Wait,
play on
Mike.
Riverdale?
He's
79%.
asleep.
Say Jughead. Correct answer is
Oh, so
Jughead.
Yep.
Who said
He
Archie?
needs the spiked hat though.
If you ever want to
Ladies
watch,
and gentlemen,
what's up? Rob?
burgers on Mike.
His beanie has the spikes on it if you look at it.
There is a little bit of a clue there. There's a little bit of a
Round,
clue there.
yeah.
Hey guys.
Oh, is that
Oh, she has an
is that a
official
beanie?
hat.
She has an official
What
beanie. If you ever want to watch Descendants or Riverdale and live story it, just hashtag or at Elise, everybody. And she's always.
This is me right here.
All right, here we go. Let's do this. Question 43. In Toy Story, what is the name of Sid's dog?
Oh.
What is the name of Sid's
Yeah, come on, Leonard.
dog, as we say in New York? Is it Mr. Pickles, Scud, Spot, or Rover? What is the name of Sid's dog? This is a deep cut. It's a deep cut, everybody. You got to be a
Oh, look at those teeth.
Mr. Pickles.
Pixar
Hey,
fan.
Leonard, do you know who he plays in the other Pixar movies? Sid
Who
plays-
is Sid? Sid was the garbage man.
Was the
No,
garbage man?
he plays the pizza driver for Pizza Planet.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Pizza driver.
Nice.
Pizza Planet.
Oh.
A lot of guesses for Scud, but then there are also some guesses for the other 3. Correct answer is Sid's dog's name is Scud.
Yes.
Everybody.
My name is
Mr. Pickles is
Scud.
a devil dog from
Scud.
Cartoon Network.
He is.
Yes.
He is also a dog. He is also a dog, Mr. Pickles. And I'm
Rovers,
sure
Jetsons,
many
right?
of Spots and Rovers out there. Yeah, yeah. All right, question 44. Stemming from the West Wing character who is inexplicably written off. What term is now TV jargon anytime a character gets written off? Where do they say that they're going based off of this specific instance in West Wing? Is it, is it Andrea Berg, Mandyville, Jordan Junction, or Connie's Corner?
I have no idea.
Never seen the show.
This is a hard one. This is a hard one. This is a hard one.
Yeah.
You have to
I
really
never
know,
saw an episode either.
really know West Wing.
Presidential.
But they do use it in like TV shows now to describe when a character just gets like written off because an actor leaves or whatever. They say that they are going to pretty split. No one knows this.
What was-
Mandyville. Mandyville.
All right.
Whoa, just guess.
Lucky guess.
Mandyville.
Yeah.
Anybody remember
Just
LA
clicked
Law when it
on
was down
some-
the elevator shaft?
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. That was a crazy scene. Crazy scene. All right, here we go.
It's Dr.
That was
Pulaski.
that was like infamously. It still is. It's still ranked as one of the like most tragic, like random deaths, or you know what I mean, like out of nowhere deaths of all time. LA Laws elevator shaft. Here we go. 2 more questions to go. Question 45. Australian director Russell Mulcahy, one of the biggest music video directors in the 1980s, famously known for Video Killed the Radio Star. But what cult film did he also direct in 1986? Russell Mulcahy. Was it Highlander, Labyrinth, The Blues Brothers, or Big Trouble in Little China? I actually did go kind of hard here in the final 5. So final 5.
I have his autograph on the Blu-ray.
Oh, nice, Marty, nice. Who?
Hey, Marty.
Directed
there can only be one Highlander.
There can only be one. There can only be one.
What's your name? One.
There can only be one signature on a Blu-ray, and it is the Blu-ray of Highlander. Everybody, Highlander. All right, was directed by famous music
I love Mr.
Krabs. And last but not least, the final question of Whiz Quiz, everybody. Congratulations to our sweepstakes winner. Again, I know some of you who play Whiz Quiz are part of our text subscription. If you're interested, text Wizard World subscribe to 66097 for vault deals and a chance to win free cool things from the vault. Here we go. Final question in Whiz Quiz. Question 46. With more than 122 million likes as of 2020, who is the most liked celebrity on Facebook, everybody? Who important, the important things that are important. Who is the most liked celebrity on Facebook? Is it Kylie Jenner, Vin Diesel, Cristiano Ronaldo, or Shakira? I will let you know that all 4 of these individuals are in the top 6 or 7, in the top 6 or 7 most liked on Facebook.
I don't even know who one of them is.
I
wish I didn't know who one of them was.
Major Air said,
okay, Ronaldo's a soccer player. Vin Diesel's a dumb ape. Shakira's
How dare you? How dare you? Vin Diesel's a treasure.
Don't be mean to Vin Diesel. He plays D&D.
Yeah,
Vin Diesel's a bigger nerd than you are, pal.
Vin Diesel is awesome.
Vin Diesel
Best role is Groot.
All right, let's see how people get. Oh, it's split. This is a great final question because it means the points will go all over the place. Vin Diesel is actually one of the top. So is Shakira. Kylie Jenner has made the most money of all the Kardashians, but the person with the most likes on Facebook is Ronaldo. Everybody.
Hey. I clicked on Shakira's page, 122 million.
All right.
I tried to thank you. Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Go ahead and show the picture of the messed up Ronaldo bust.
I don't have it.
Put a picture of Shakira up there.
All right. Here we go.
I think the most is Bernie Sanders in the middens.
Bernie Sanders mittens.
Oh, the Bernie Sanders.
Be a page of its own.
All right, everybody. It is time for the final scores. Let's get a little Shakira in here. Why not, right?
There you go. Thank you.
All right.
Whatever.
That's a different song. All right, let me turn this down just a tiny bit. All right, we have 54 points for Christy, 59 points for Jake, 136 for Mary Reed, 171 for Coco, 182 for BSB Biggie, 206 for Jason, 209 for Elise S, 218 for Christy Beal. Oh, I forgot to announce our Jake Dan, everybody. He said he was trying to play while working tonight, and he wanted us to let him know how badly he did, but he played. He didn't just go 0. He did try and play. He's in 28 points. So winner of a random comic and random place is Jake Dan. Jake Dan. He's gonna be so happy. He's gonna be so happy because he tried so hard.
Paid to be here.
He was so sad. He got paid to play.
You might as well be here today.
You know what? I don't care.
Congratulations.
I impressed myself this week, so that's all that matters in my book.
Yeah.
Good job.
Let's see.
Playing for
218
fun.
was Christy, 228 Sheila, 231 Jack S, 240 was Kelly H, 266 Movie Maniac, 290 Lady Whistledowns, Chambermaid Venus, 296 was John F, 308 Mike B, 309 Joyce A, 313 David S, 324 Leonard S, 327 Adam K, 329 Brian Nussbaum, Brian N, 338, Charles O. 343, John H. 356, Mike Reed. 367, Justin Butler. 397, Rob Royce. Here we go. 4th place and up, everybody, with 394 in 4th place, which is just the most frustrating place. But great job, David
good
P.
job, everybody.
David P.
We're
And
so close.
they weren't shook. They weren't shook for the final 3 rounds. In 3rd, 2nd, and 1st with over 414 for 3rd place, 415 for 2nd place. It came down to 1 point. Was Marty in 3rd and Laura in 2nd. And then just blowing everybody out of the water with 494. Michelle Taylor up there, everybody.
Wow.
Yay.
Hi, thank you. I'm
Congrats,
very
Michelle.
excited. Thank you.
Yeah, of course,
Yes.
of course. Michelle, thanks for playing with us tonight. Good to have you. This has been Whiz Quiz. We played a special night here on Friday. Our regular night is Thursdays
they're
at
gonna
6
pause for your
p.m.
birthday?
Pacific and 9 p.m. Eastern. So join us. Again, you sign up at the Wizard World Vault. So there was a bunch of players playing on Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch and YouTube. So definitely register next time. We keep it open until about an hour before. So you have up until like an hour before the game starts. Thanks everybody for playing. Join us next week. Just keep following us at wizardworldvault.com.
When's the next sign up?
When the next game
Congratulations,
comes up.
everybody.
You know what? It
Thanks,
takes a
everybody.
little while to pop up.
Great
Congratulations
game.
to our sweepstakes
Bye,
winners.
guys.
Michelle, Laura, Marty, and Jake will, our customer care will reach out to you with your prizes. And that's it for tonight. Join us tomorrow for Chris Kattan. Join us next week for Dolph Lundgren, and follow us at Wizard World for a bunch of exciting Stargate, SG1,
Stargate, yes.
and
I can't wait for
Atlantis.
that.
Fairchild.
Yeah,
I
we'll be
put it in
joining
my
us
I put it in my
next
on my
week.
calendar.
Yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Tala Ash is doing some one-on-ones tomorrow as well. The cast of Animaniacs is doing their video chats tomorrow. So a lot of exciting stuff. We will see you next time. Happy Friday, everybody. And see you next time for Whiz Quiz. Congrats to all our winners. Bye, everybody.
Congrats, everybody.
See ya.